What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ray here, and welcome to this reaction and play-by-play of the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Week 2. What a matchup that we've been looking for. Obviously, both the New York Jets and the New England Patriots dropped their first games of the season, both coming into this game 0-1. One team's going to walk away victorious. One team is going to walk away a winner. And for those of you who love those New England Patriots, you know that you're hoping for the Patriots to be walking away the winners today. We're getting ready for kickoff here. Don't forget, I may be a little ahead of you, a little behind you. We all seem to get the games in different ways. So we appreciate anybody. We appreciate all and everybody who is tuning in, watching. Pause your screen, fast forward your screen. Do whatever you got to do to stay on top with me, or blow the game for me and let me know what's going on. I don't care. It is what it is. But the Mac Jones era started last week. It started in a loss, but I think that that's okay. I think a lot of us walked away happy with what we saw out of Mac Jones. And I think that as we go forward and go through this game, we're going to continue to be happy with what we saw with Mac Jones and what we see with him today. Things that I'm looking for today, I'm looking for the Patriots offensive line to help him out a little bit more. I'm looking for the running backs to keep running. I'm looking for ball security. More importantly, though, I'm looking for the Patriots not to take these stupid, I repeat, stupid penalties. But it's week 2. It's the Jets. It's Zach Wilson. It's Mac Jones. It's Patriots football. Here live on the Patriots News Desk on YouTube and live on Colorcast. And we're getting ready here as the New England Patriots will receive the ball first. And we're really hoping that the Mac Jones era ends 1-1 today and not 0-2. Let's see what the Patriots' game plan is. And it'll be exciting. Pats Nation, how do we feel about game day as we get ready to go here for this game? Well, the Jets will kick the ball off first. They're going to put it right through the end zone. Unreturnable for Brandon Bolden. Mac Jones and the Patriots will start at the 25-yard lines. Here comes the Wonder Kid. Here comes number 10, formerly known as Mac and Cheese. I'm just going to call him MJ10. 29 for 39 last week for 281 yards. No interceptions, a touchdown. Did have a fumble to his name. Damien Harris is going to start on the field, and Jakob Jansson's going to be there as well. Durant is the starting right tackle for the Patriots. Handoff to Damien Harris. He bounces around a couple defenders, picks up about 4 yards on the play. I'm expecting the Patriots to go run heavy. I'd like to see the Patriots get a little bit more aggressive. You don't necessarily have to protect Mac Jones the way you did last week, but you still got to protect him a little bit. He's still a rookie quarterback. Obviously, Trent Brown out for this game. I thought maybe they'd kick Mike Onwenu out to the right and put in Ted Karras, but they didn't go in that direction. Jacoby Myers is in motion. Harris is still in the backfield. Mac Jones pointing out coverage. Takes a snap. It will be a play action throw over the middle, caught by Kendrick Bourne. The ball did come out, but it looks like they're calling it for the Patriots. They're calling him down. But, I mean, if that was the case, let's see here. Kendrick Bourne. That's a fumble. Oh, they called progress. Saleh is challenging the play, but they're calling forward progress on the play, and that's why it's not challengeable right now. Robert Saleh is going ballistic on the sideline. But that's another strip for the Patriots. That's a wake-up call. Kendrick Bourne comes around. No, it's not reviewable. It was a fumble, though. It did come out before he hit the ground. First and 10 Patriots. They're lucky, though. I mean, this is getting ridiculous with the Patriots giving up the football, though. That would have given the Jets the ball on the 30-yard line of the Patriots. I mean, it's getting pathetic, borderline now. 4 fumbles last week. 2 of them recovered by Miami. Mac Jones behind center. David Andrews with the snap. Hand off to Harris. Harris goes up the middle, stumbles forward for about a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. But this is becoming an issue in New England. Last week it was tight ends and running backs. Today it was Kendrick Bourne. You're not going to win games giving up the football like that, and the Patriots got lucky there that they called forward progress. And this front seven of the Jets struggled last week. The Patriots got to try to make some movement. There it is. Fakes the handoff again. Mac to throw. Mac surveying the field. Checks it out to Jonnu Smith. Smith will pick up a few yards before being pushed out of bounds. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Patriots. This game has just started. 12:56 into the first quarter. The Patriots are wearing their all blues. The Jets wearing whites. Must be a hot day in New York. The Patriots have picked up a first down. Got lucky that Jacoby Myers didn't get nailed on a fumbled football. Patriots are moving left to right on your screen. 3rd and 4. Jones starting up in the shotgun. James White is with him. There's the snap. Pressure's coming. Offensive line holding up all day to throw. Throw to James White. Received and first down. Right at the first down marker. 1st and 10 Patriots. And that's it. Mac Jones just has to take what he has. They came. James White delayed. And they dropped him to his zone, and they gave away that first down. Not great. I don't think that was great defense by the Jets there. Jones is 3 for 3 for 17 yards today. Of course, this game is 0-0. Patriots had first possession, 11:58 left here in the first quarter. Mac Jones is going to take the snap. He's got a running back out to his left behind him. He is going to throw again. Jones surveying the field. Throws it high for Harris. Harris will make the reception. He'll pick up about 2 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, people are going to say that Jones is just on checkdowns and slants, but you could see him surveying the field downfield. I don't think that these Patriots receivers are getting open. 2nd and 8 now for New England. Mac Jones is behind center. James White's back in the game. Fake off. He's going to throw again. Pressure's on. Dumps it off to James White. James White's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play. Let's see what the penalty is. And it's roughing the passer on the Jets. That's a 15-yard penalty to the Patriots' first down. And I'm trying to look here. I mean, Mac took it was a helmet-to-helmet shot. You can't hit the quarterback in the head. You can't hit the quarterback below the knees. You can't hit the quarterback at the shoulder level. You basically can't hit the quarterback. Buffalo's already leading Miami 7-0. 10:57 left here in the first quarter. Mac Jones is going to come out of the shotgun open backfield. He had Damien Harris going over to the right. They came out throwing. Very different than we saw last week. Mac Jones surveying the field. Over the middle. Catch made by Jacoby Myers. Myers goes to about the 31. Or maybe the 29. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's going to bring up, it should bring up about 2nd and 4 here. The television is saying 2nd and 8, but that doesn't sound right to me. The game is 0-0. New England is moving the football. Got away with a little bit of a break when the Patriots fumbled the football, but they called forward progress with Kendrick Bourne. Handoff to, and he went down behind. It was to James White. He got nailed behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 5. Loss of 1 for the Patriots. Mac Jones faked the throw, handed off to White, and just got picked up, and the Jets just picked it up. One of the criticisms last week, the Patriots didn't score touchdowns. They kicked a lot of field goals. See if they could pick up the first down here. 3rd and 4. Mac Jones in the shotgun. He will throw. He's under pressure. He gets sacked way back at the 42. That offensive line just got bull rushed. And it's a loss of 7 on the downs. I mean, they got destroyed there. Durant missed the tackle. And again, I don't like that personnel decision by Bill Belichick. You've got Mike Onwenu who can play right guard or right tackle. You've got Karras who can play left guard. Durant just got bull rushed on that. That puts the Patriots out of field goal range, and Jake Bailey's now going to punt. That's on Bill Belichick, everybody. That sack is 100% on Bill Belichick. And I want everybody to realize that. 100% on Belichick. Awful personnel decision. And a good punt by Bailey will put the Patriots down at the 9-yard. We'll put the Jets starting at the 9-yard line. And we're going to a commercial break here. Well, the Patriots had a good drive. Mac Jones was almost perfect on that drive. And Durant just got absolutely blown up on the blitz, which forced a punt. Good punt by Jake Bailey, put the Jets down at the 9-yard line. But Bill Belichick, man, J.J. Taylor in the game today, Ramondre Stevenson out. Again, he chose Brandon Bolden over Ramondre Stevenson. I don't think Stevenson in the doghouse. I think that Belichick has brought in Bolden for his special teams play over the run game. And I'm not one to criticize Bill Belichick a lot. And he knows a lot more about football than I do. But I want to get back to this offensive line situation. You've got Mike Onwenu, who was one of the top-rated rookies last year, playing at right tackle the whole season. And they have Durant at right tackle. And that was the cause of the 7-yard sack. And now Zach Wilson starts at his own 9-yard line. They will hand off the football. And the Jets, who could not get anything in the running game going last week, starts with about an 8-yard run on 1st and 10. That's going to bring up about 2nd and 2. And the Patriots' run defense needs to play a lot better today. Zach Wilson's going to start behind center here. Zach Wilson is going to throw. The pressure's on. Caught up the middle. Intercepted, Patriots. J.C. Jackson, the ball hawk, ball tipped. It was a high pass by Wilson. The ball tipped into the air. A couple of different Patriots got their hands on it. J.C. Jackson picks up his first interception of the season. Juwan Bentley on the blitz comes straight at Zach Wilson. Oh, it was tipped away by Jackson. Tipped away again. J.C. Jackson comes down with the interception. Jackson tips the ball. Devin McCourty gets in there, knocks it away. And J.C. Jackson gets his hands on it. The Patriots get an opportunity again at the Jets' 35-yard line. Mac Jones hands off the ball to Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson goes in a good, hard 8 yards for Damien Harris, not Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson's inactive this game. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. 2nd and 1. They give him 9 yards on that play. 7:30 left in this first quarter. The Patriots' first possession stalled out. Zach Wilson's first throw of the game is tipped and then intercepted by J.C. Jackson. Now Mac Jones on 2nd and 1 will line up behind center. Damien Harris still in the backfield. Jakob Johnson there with him. It will be a run by Harris. Harris is going to get stuffed a little bit short of the first down. It'll be interesting to see where they mark him. I think he was right there, but I think he's maybe about an inch short. They're going to give it to him. 1st and 10. And Damien Harris is asking to come out. And he is limping off the field. Remember, Ramondre Stevenson is inactive today. And Damien Harris asked to come out and limped off to the sideline. He jogged, but he was limping when he jogged. No Ramondre Stevenson. That leaves J.J. Taylor, Brandon Bolden, James White, and Taylor is in the game here in shotgun. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 29. Fakes the handoff. Screenshot over to Jacoby Myers. Myers is going to be down right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard there. Again, though, Damien Harris limped off the field. Stevenson inactive. Another Bill Belichick personnel decision. Mac Jones is going to line up by himself in the backfield, split out J.J. Taylor wide. Looks like he got 5 receivers to go, and there's a jump by Isaiah Wynn. That's going to be a false start. And another good field position and another brutal penalty by the Patriots. The Patriots were the best team for penalties last season. They picked up 8 last week, and Isaiah Wynn jumps for a false start here. And again, now it's 2nd and 16. And this is so unlike the New England Patriots. They're going to fake the handoff to J.J. Taylor, going to try to set up a screen over to Nelson Agholor. He's only going to pick up 2 yards. That's now going to bring up 3rd and 14. Again, another vanilla play call by Josh McDaniels. We keep talking about how the Patriots have the strategical advantages coaching, but I don't like Bill Belichick's personnel choices today. I don't like these play calls by McDaniels. Why are you going so conservative on 2nd and 16 when you know you need to score? Let's see what they do here now. Now he's going to force Mac Jones to try to pick up 14 yards. He's going to dump it. It's going to be dropped by Jonnu Smith on a bit of a high throw, and that's going to bring up 4th and 14. It was still, though, it was a 4-yard check down. That wasn't a great throw by Mac Jones, but still catchable by Jonnu Smith. A little bit out in front of him, a little high. In and out of his hands. It was a tough catch, but it's a catch he probably should have had. Nick Folk coming out, though, to kick the first field goal of this game. Trying to put points on the board with 4:50 left in the first. 3 for 3 last week. The hold is up. The hold is down. The kick is right down the middle. It's good. And I think that we need to watch Damien Harris. Patriots lead 3-0 against the Jets, and what I feel is a blown opportunity. Well, the Patriots are leading 3-0 here. I'm worried about Damien Harris. I hope he's back out the next series. No Sony Michel. He's been traded away. I mean, I don't think you can watch this game right now and say that the Patriots coaching has been superior to the Jets. Mac Jones wants to let it go. A lot of vanilla play calling by Josh McDaniels. Questionable personnel decisions by Belichick. The Patriots' biggest strength is supposed to be their coaching. And I'm not seeing it right now. And you could call me a Monday morning quarterback all you want, but I mean, you're all watching the same game I am. We'll see what happens next. Jets will get another possession. The Patriots are leading 3-0. The Patriots are going to kick off the ball to the Jets. They just picked up a field goal after a J.C. Jackson interception. The Patriots were moving the ball. Of course, Isaiah Wynn sort of stalled out the play with a false start and a short kick, and that's going to be a penalty on Jake Bailey. He kicked the football out of bounds. Again, it's gonna now the Jets are gonna get it at the 40-yard line. Like it's stupidity. A bad kickoff, a false start. The Patriots just keep putting themselves in these positions. And it's not a mistake we expect Jake Bailey to make all the time. I'm not sitting here harping on Jake Bailey. It's not like he's somebody who makes these mistakes, but it's getting frustrating as the Patriots just continuously to shoot themselves in the foot. This is 2 weeks in a row now. We're only in the first quarter. Let's see what they can do here. I expect the Jets to hand off the football here on this first play. They will. There's the run. Straight up the gut. A missed tackle. And he's going to get about 14 yards on the run. The New York Jets ran the football for 50 yards last week. 50. They're all well over 20 yards now this game. And if there's one, like this Patriots defense, I thought this was all supposed to be clean. Zach Wilson to throw. Interception again. Adrian Phillips. 2 throws, 2 interceptions for Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson went out to the right side. They were still talking about the Jets running back on the TV. Threw the football. High ball through the hands. Adrian Phillips behind him. He picks up the interception. Patriots ball. And I guess the Jets are shooting themselves in the foot as well. We're in a commercial break here. It's a frustrating game to watch. It really, really is. It's a frustrating game to watch because, the Patriots secondary has stepped up. Zach Wilson made a bad throw. The first, both of them were kind of bad throws. Where he threw, he didn't see J.C. Jackson on the tip. This one was high and went right over, and Adrian Phillips was in the right spot, right time, and set up that way. But again, if I'm the Jets, I'm going to just come run the football down the Patriots' throats. They've went past game interception. If I was a Jets fan, I'd be saying, why are we throwing the football so much? Just keep running the football. Establish that run game. But Mac Jones will get his third possession of the game. 1st and 10 here. 4:10 left in the first quarter. Jones to throw, under pressure, gets it to James White on a screen. White's going to come across, bring it to the 35, the 40, the 45. He's going to go to the 50, the 45 before he goes down. Big gain by James White on the screen pass. Found a hole and went. 28 yards picked up by James White on that play. 1st and 10 Patriots. What a run. To me, it looked like they were going to get him, and he found that hole and just went off. 1st down Patriots on a big screen pass. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. He's got James White to the left. They put Nelson Aguilar in motion. I want to call him N'Keal Harry with that number 15 on. Still getting used to that. There's a snap. Jones to throw again, but he will hand off to James White. James White gets it across, picks up about 5, maybe 4 before going down. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're putting a lot of halfback delays, they're doing a lot of good things here. They're just re-showing the interception and Zach Wilson just trying to be aggressive. What a stat line. 2 pass attempts, 2 interceptions. 2nd and 5, New England here. Mac Jones will take the snap. Harris back in the game. Fakes the handoff to him. Ball down the field. Flag on the play. Almost intercepted by the Jets. The flag came early. Let's see what the call is. Five-yard penalty on the Jets, encroachment. That's why Mac Jones took a shot down the field looking for Kendrick Bourne. That's still going to be 2nd down. Second and 1. 2nd and 1 now for the Patriots. 3-0 Patriots. They've had drives stalled out. Not quite in field goal range just yet. He is going to do another delay. It's going to be a handoff to Harris. Harris is going to pick up the 1st down after picking up 1 yard. It always weirds me out when it's 2nd and 1 and the offensive team will run a play that is only going to pick up a couple yards and they only pick up 1 yard and the other team's defense starts high-fiving each other, but it's 1st and 10. It's like, you didn't do your job. You got to hit him in the backfield. Are you kidding me? 1st and 10. Patriots moving the football. Mac Jones going to take the snap at about the 34. A pitch to, a trick play. Back to Mac Jones. Jones up to Jonnu Smith to the 20. Goes down around the 15. Mac Jones threw the ball to James White. James White threw it all the way across the field back to Mac Jones. Mac to Jones put down the field to Jonnu Smith. It looked like a pitch. Back over to Jones. We saw the first trick play of the year. And there is a Jet on the field. I think Jonnu Smith ran to the sidelines, and I think he probably could have ran up the field, and that's what Mark Sanchez is talking about right now. So we are in a TV timeout with an injured New York Jet, but the Patriots are moving the football. A little bit of trickery down the field. Patriots are in the red zone. 1 touchdown last week. I think that Mac Jones and even Josh McDaniels took a little bit too much of a hit when it came to talking about the red zone offense. Penalties killed them. A fumble killed them. And they got a touchdown. So it'll be interesting about today. We are in a commercial timeout. I'll be back with you in just a second. Still a commercial break on my side here. Again, I might be a little ahead of you. I might be a little behind you. It all changes. But the Patriots are leading 3-0 and moving the football. Zach Wilson for the Jets has 2 passes or 2 pass attempts, 2 interceptions. Absolutely phenomenal defense by the Patriots secondary. Run defense still suspect. 1:43 left. Time is running now. 3-0 Patriots. They're going to take this 1st and 10 snap at the 19-yard line. James White's going to run the football. He's going to bring it inside the 10, and it's going to go down to about the 7-yard line. 2nd and 2. Good run by James White. It feels like James White might be the primary running back today, with Damien Harris being limped up a little bit. Ramondre Stevenson, of course, inactive. Brandon Bolden's a primary special team player. And J.J. Taylor really the change of pace back. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 now for New England. They marked him at the 8. No, they marked him at the 7. I apologize. Handoff again to James White. White in, touchdown! And the Patriots will take a 9-0 lead before Nick Folk comes out and tries to make it 10. 10 points scored on Zach Wilson interceptions. James White runs it in for the touchdown. 4 rushes this series, 18 yards. Absolutely great play and execution by the Patriots here. You had a pulling guard. James White has a wide open hole up the middle. He's basically a walk-in. Nick Folk for the extra point. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. The Patriots lead 10-0 against the New York Jets, coming off of 2 Zach Wilson interceptions. The Patriots move the ball down the field and score a touchdown. 10-0 Patriots here in the first quarter as we move into a commercial break. Always nice when the Patriots score, eh? Always nice when the Patriots get their points on the boards. Absolutely thrilled with what we're seeing here today, and I think that everybody should be thrilled with what we're seeing. What do I want to see the Patriots do a little bit better? Well, I want to see them maybe improve that run defense just a little bit more. I've been a lot happier with Josh McDaniels. I was a lot happier with Josh McDaniels this series. Of course, the screen pass worked. It only picks up 2 yards. Maybe I'm talking a little different, but kind of let the ball go. A little bit of trickery. You could see on another play, Mac Jones looking down the field a little bit more, trying to take those shots on the offside. He threw it deep to Kendrick Bourne. It is what it is. If it's intercepted, it doesn't matter. The Patriots knew they had a free play. It was much better. I think now if the Patriots can shore up that run defense just a little bit and force Mac Jones to throw a little bit more, put that kind of pressure on him. We know this offensive line of New York is weak. This could be a long, long day for New York Jets fans and a very happy day for Patriots fans. Here on this week 2 game, of course, both teams were 0-1 coming into this game. Both are playing rookie quarterbacks. Both quarterbacks playing only their second game of this year, their career, and both trying to walk away with the victory. Right now, the Patriots have the early 10-0 lead, 10 points coming off of 2 New York Jets interceptions. Zach Wilson has 2 pass attempts, 2 interceptions. I wouldn't expect that now. I'd probably expect him to complete his next pass because that's just the way football goes. But it looks like Jake Bailey, who kicked the ball out of bounds the last kickoff, is ready to kick off to the Jets again. The ball is up. This time it is right down the middle. Still returnable for the Jets. The return is going to bring it. Braxton Berrios brings it to the 20, cuts to the outside, gets to the 30, the 35, almost the 40 before being pushed out of bounds. The Patriots like to make teams return, and unfortunately, when that happens, you're going to have these kind of special teams plays. And again, Bill, if you're going to bench players like Ramondre Stevenson and put them inactive to keep special teams players out there, you got to have better performances by those special team players. All right, big test for the Patriots now. Can they stop the run? I mean, I know you're worried about what Zach Wilson can do with his arm, but you got to try to stop the run first. I think we're going to see, and they got to be expecting run here. You're expecting run, stop the run. Snap made, toss to the right side. He's going to come, and he's finally going to get picked up. It's only about a 2-yard gain on that play. Johnson got hit by Adrian Phillips. Adrian Phillips is probably one of the best Patriots defenders out there right now. I mean, he can play safety, has the interception, play out of the box. Great hit by Adrian Phillips. Coming off an interception the last series. Brings up 2nd and 7. They gave him 3 yards on that play. New England has 8 first downs and 64 passing yards to 1 first down and 0 passing yards for the Jets. Of course, that was a 14-yard run on the last series before the interception. Zach Wilson's behind center. He takes the snap. He does hand off the football, and he's going to drive forward. He's going to be about a yard short for the first down. Again, the Jets, who could not establish the run game against Carolina last week, has really run the ball pretty much at will. And that's a concerning play. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. I will be back with you in just a moment. All right, I'm back. And we're back here for the start of the second quarter. It looks beautiful and sunny at MetLife right now. In New Jersey, where the New York Jets and the New York Giants play. Obviously, these Jets fans, first time they were at MetLife since 2019, or 2019 season, I should say. 3rd and 1. They will hand off the football. The Patriots will stop him, but he will get ahead for the first down. First down, Jets. 14:51 left in this half. Patriots, obviously, their secondary has been great. 2 interceptions. A couple of rush passes by Zach Wilson. Run defense is still a little bit suspect here. Of course, no Kyle Van Noy. He's out today. Kyle Duggar's out on the field. So is Juwan Bentley. Matthew Judon. Hightower set up on the edge. Patriots expecting they will hand off the football. He's going to come up the middle, wrapped up by Christian Barmore. That's going to pick up about 3 on that play. Good tackle by Barmore. That's what the Patriots need to do on those run plays, not let them get through, wrap them up and take them down. Barmore is one of my most exciting players that the Patriots drafted this year. I'm so excited about what Barmore can accomplish on this team. 2nd and 7 now for the Jets. Zach Wilson hasn't thrown a pass yet on this series. The Jets have ran the ball 5 times, picked up 1 first down. 2nd and 7, hanging around the Patriots 49. He will throw this time. The throw is deep to a wide open receiver. Elijah Moore. First down Patriots. Where was I don't know who was on coverage there, but Elijah Moore was wide open down the field. I don't know how he didn't walk it in for a touchdown. They gave Zach Wilson time on the O-line. Yeah, it's just bad play calling and bad coverage by the Patriots there. First down, Wilson throws a screen pass to Berrios on the outside. And that's a 7-yard gain by the Jets. 2nd and 3rd now. Jets starting to move the football. This Patriots defense is supposed to be the emphasis of strength for New England. But the Dolphins were able to move the football on them, and now the Jets are moving this play, and they're able to run. And I think a lot of this goes down to them not being able to stop the run. They're not putting them in obvious pass situations. Wilson can kind of do whatever he pleases. 2nd and 3. Zach Wilson in the shotgun. He's got a running back to the left. He's got a man in motion. It will be a handoff to Moore. Moore's going to come around to the outside. To Johnson. He's going to pick up the first down before being tackled by J.C. Jackson. The Patriots cannot set the edge. They can't shore up the middle. I mean, I'm watching here. And the Patriots pick up the first down. Or the Jets pick up the first down. This run defense is a problem for New England. And the Jets are starting to figure that out. And they're starting to run the football a lot more. Zach Wilson is in the shotgun. Berrios is in motion. He lines up right behind the tight end. It will be a handoff to Carter. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on that play. Again, why? Like, the Patriots can't stop him. They can't give up just 2 yards. It's always a 4-yard gain, a 10-yard gain, a 5-yard gain. 2nd and goal here for the Jets. 57 total yards this drive. 6 run plays, 2 passes. They've already taken up 4.5 minutes, 11:27 left in the second quarter. Snap made. Handoff again. Carter's going to run it, and he's going to bring it down to about the 2-yard line. Again, another 3-yard gain. And this Patriots run defense continues to struggle. And this is going to slowly become a problem for New England. You're starting to see that momentum gain. And it's disappointing because we thought they had it shored up. You draft Christian Barmore. You bring in Davin Gotcha. You bring in Henry Anderson. Guys who can stop the run. 3rd and goal here from the 2. Let's see what the Patriots do here. Wilson will hand off the football, and they will eat Carter up right at the line of scrimmage. Lawrence Guy on the play. That's what the Patriots need to do. Brings up 4th and goal from the 2. And they are calling the offense off the field. The Jets will settle for a field goal here. Lawrence Guy on the tackle. But that's what the Patriots need to do more consistently. Matt Amendola to kick his first career field goal attempt. 21-yard attempt. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Jets cut the Patriots lead to 7. It's now 10-3 with 9:52 left in this first half. Mac Jones will return to the field. The Patriots have scored on 2 of their first 3 possessions. And if this Patriots team wants to really stop Zach Wilson, they need to start by stopping that run. We are on a commercial break, and I will be back with you in just a moment. Oh, a little bit frustrating here. It's my boy Ross. You know what? Let's do something here. Let's do something here as we wait for the Patriots to get the ball. Rossi, what are you doing? You there, buddy? See if Ross is there. Maybe he's taking a break too. Oh, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back as my headphones fall apart on me. All right. Well, Mac Jones was able to lead the drive. Well, really, James White on the last possession and scored a touchdown. Let's see what the Patriots can do this time around. The Jets just kicked the ball out as Brandon Bolden on the field to return the football. And the Patriots will start at the 25. I need to change these headphones. But the Patriots here, ready to take the ball from the 25 for their 4th possession of this half. 10-3. There's this fake to hand off to Harris. Fumble on the hit. Strip sack recovered by, it looks like Durant. they spun Jones around, and he did fumble the football. And he just ran right through Durant again. Durant for the second time today. And it's going to be 2nd and 22 for the Patriots. 2nd and 22. Mac Jones throws the ball to Harris. Harris going to get up about the 15 before taken down. Sorry, now I look like Kendrick Bourne, not Harris. I apologize. And this drive is going nowhere. And at 8:52 left here in the second, the Patriots are at 3rd and 19, deep in their own territory. Let's see what the Patriots do this time. Mac Jones takes a snap. He will be throwing the football, looking down the field. He's under pressure again, and he's sacked, and it's on Durant again! Three sacks now on Durant. Belichick needs to make a fucking move now. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for my language. They punt the ball. It's going to go to about the 45. Barrows is going to scapegoat, and he's going to get rocked at about the 48. This is so frustrating. We're back in this game here, and that series is on Bill Belichick again. It is. Why Durant is still in this game is so and there's another huge run. Another huge run by the Jets. This Patriots defense can't stop a running back. It's absolutely pathetic. This is just an absolute. It's just so pathetic. If Durant is on the field the next play, Robert Kraft should go down there and slap Belichick right in the mouth, and I mean it. And I will question him because this has been awful personnel change. It's obvious. It's becoming very obvious that something's wrong with Damien Harris because he's not taking the football. But he's screwed because he chose Brandon Bolden over Stevenson. Right now, you can try to find any scapegoat of those players on the field. This game right now is 10-3 and moving down the field to be 10-10. And it's 100% on Bill Belichick. Juwan Bentley finally makes a stop on 2nd down and 5 right at the goal line to make it 3rd down and 5. Let's see what the Patriots do here. 3rd and 5 from the Patriots 28-yard line. 28 and a half, let's call it. 3rd and 4, I apologize. There's the snap. No real pressure. Intercepted again! J.C. Jackson, terrible throw. Did it get... I know that Juwan Bentley was in there. Just a horrible throw by Wilson. Horrible decision and horrible throw. J.C. Jackson with his 2nd interception of the day, 3rd for the Patriots. Honest to God, that was horrible decision. I'm tweeting right now. Horrible decision. Horrible throw. Interception. And Zach Wilson's a rookie. Mike Reese tweeted out that Matt Judon checked himself out of the game and limped over to the sideline. He's getting checked out by the athletic and training medical staff. Fantastic. I'm going to see if the Patriots made an adjustment at the offensive line, because if Durant is out there again, I'm going to be furious. Absolute furious. Yasser Durant has been absolutely horrible. And it's frustrating me because I'm smart enough to know that the Patriots have the personnel to fix the offensive line. Ted Karras is a starting caliber interior offensive lineman. Mike Onwenu was a top-rated rookie tackle last season at the right tackle position. Shift. Why are you playing Yasser Durant? I wanted to see the Patriots and actives here for a second. So Yannick Houston is playing. Why can't he play at the right tackle position? Because that has been the issue. And I want to see if Damien Harris takes some snaps. 1st and 10 for the Patriots, 5:50 here. Mac Jones seems to be checking out of a play here. He is going to throw. He's going to go over the middle on a tight throw, and great catch by Jacoby Myers. To me, though, that was a better catch. I mean, it was a great throw. Wow. Great catch by Jacoby Myers. That was not easy whatsoever. Phenomenal throw. Good throw. Phenomenal catch by the Patriots there. Brings up 1st and 10, 5:28. Damien Harris is in the game. He will take a pitch to the outside, comes to the left side, gets tackled after about a 2-yard gain. And that's Harris's first run since checking himself out. Mac Jones calling everybody in for the huddle. Harris does come out of the game. Looks like James White is back in the game. 2nd and 8. Mac Jones in the shotgun, takes the snap. Throw to James White. James White is leveled at the line of scrimmage by Williams. Wow. They're actually going to give him a loss of 1 on the play. And I mean, as soon as James White caught it, he was hammered. Wow. 3rd and 9 here for New England. I'm trying to see what the Patriots done with their offensive line here. I can't see it, though. I'm going to watch that right side here. Yasser Durant still in the game. Throw out. There was a lot of contact on that throw. Interception, or incomplete. Jacoby Myers screaming for a flag, but I think it was a little bit uncatchable as well. And the Patriots are going to be punting again. I mean, he's holding his arm. Patriots referees let him play. Jacoby Myers had a little bit of pulling on there as well. Jake Bailey with a booming punt. Calling a fair catch around the 12-yard line. And with 4.2 seconds left in this game, or this first half, Zach Wilson will take the ball. We're here in the second quarter. Oh, there's a game clock on the app. I didn't know that. Yasser Durant was still in the game. Patriots made nothing out of that interception. I'm nervous, though, about Yasser. So 4 minutes left. The Jets can run the football. And they got the time. They don't have to throw. And the Patriots defense is going to have to get early stops here. Berrios is in motion. They will hand off the football. Judon got back there, but it was a good block. And then he's going to go down about the 3-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. The Jets seem upset, so it looks like it's a holding on the Jets. 10-yard penalty. And it was on Fant. And I want to see it. Was he holding Judon? Judon had a pretty good run. Anyway, that's going to set up 1st and 18 now. And the ball's going to get snapped around the Jets' 9-yard line. Jets have 3 penalties for 27 yards. The Patriots 1 penalty for 5 yards. So far in the first half, the Patriots have settled down the penalties. Only the Isaiah Wynn jump that gave them the 5 yards. Let's see what the Jets do here. It looks like Wilson's probably set up the thrower. He's in shotgun. He does have a running back to the right. 2 seconds on the play clock. The snap. He will throw. Pressure's on, but he gets the ball off. Catch made by Berrios. Brings it up to just shy of the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up second down. 10-yard gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 8. 3:23 now. And now you're in the spot. You do have 3 timeouts. So you could run the football if you want. They're going to call it 2nd and 7. I think they gave him a better spot than he should have got there. But it's going to be 2nd and 7. You might be at a place now where you got to throw the football. Zach Wilson has thrown 3 interceptions. Can they tie up this game the same way the Dolphins did in the first half of last week's game? They're going to run the football. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. He kept running. He picked up another about 4 yards on that play, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short. Again, the Patriots tackling needs to be better. You need to stop those running backs at the line of scrimmage. And that is one of the concerns here. The run defense needs to play better in these situations because you want a 3rd and 7. You see what Zach Wilson tries to do, trying to force up the field, but now it's 3rd and 3. You can run the football. You can pass the football. Now time is ticking. They're milking this clock. They're not giving the Patriots any time to get it back. Zach Wilson will throw. The pressure's coming up the middle. Zach Wilson gets it away. Tipped by Jawan Bentley. Almost intercepted. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And 2:16 left in the half. We're going to see an opportunity for Mac Jones to run the 2-minute offense. Let's see what they're able to do. Hightower got the pressure on Wilson. Wilson did take a hit after the play. And with 2:16 left, the Jets will be punting the football. And the Jets getting ready to punt here. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Milking it a little bit here, or on the game. Yeah, the play clock. The game clock is stuck at 2:16. The punt goes up. It will be Gunnar Olszewski. He's going to call a fair catch at the 31-yard line of New England. 2:09. So you're going to have a play, the 2-minute warning, and all 3 timeouts. Now the Patriots will be kicking to the Jets. So they won't be they're not in a double up opportunity, but they do have the opportunity to put more points on the board and put a little bit more pressure. Obviously, I think at this point, making it a 17-3 game will be even more, but at this point, you're looking for points. Make it a 10-point game again. Have a 2-score possession. That's what you're looking for at the end of the second half. Again, touchdowns better. However, points important. They will hand off the football. Damien Harris has not got a good jump today. He will pick up about 3-4 yards on that play before being taken down, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Patriots have 3 interceptions on the day, almost 4. It is 10-3 for New England with 2 minutes left in the first half. The Patriots do have possession. They will be kicking to the New York Jets. It'll be interesting to see halftime adjustments. I don't know how Yasser Durant can still be the right tackle going into the second half. I just don't see it. I don't see how it could happen. Because it's an issue. It's a big issue. It made me swear. And I do my best when I'm on here on Colorcast or on the Patriots News Desk not to swear. Dear Pats Nation, I let everything go. Patriots News Desk, no. I'm trying to be a little bit more family friendly, let's call it. Frustrating times here if you're a Patriots fan. Especially with that offensive line. I mean, I know Trent Brown was out. You're losing a big piece of that, but I think what's frustrating me is the Patriots have the personnel to fix the line. I've never been upset with Belichick before. And it looks like Herron is now at right tackle. Which to me is it doesn't fix the problem. Herron got benched last week because he couldn't do it. I don't know if Yadni Kiyuse is hurt or what it may be, but it's extremely frustrating because Herron was benched last week after Brown went down because he was getting beat, so they brought Yasser Durant in. Now they're going back to Herron. Why not shift the line a little bit, or why not put in Yadni Kiyuse? Even the last series, when Durant was in. There was still pressure coming from that right side. Mac Jones was just getting rid of the ball quickly. Like I said, I might be a little bit ahead of you, a little bit behind you. I'm not sure, but I got 2 minutes on the clock. With Mac Jones taking the snap, he will hand the football off to James White. White's going to shift to the outside. That's going to pick about 1 yard. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 5 now. And the Patriots going conservative on this play calling. Nobody taking timeouts. The Patriots seem okay just to run out this clock as much as they can and give it back to Zach Wilson unless they pick up the first down. But again, frustrating times here. 1:36 left on the clock. 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. Huron's in the game for Durant, as I said. We'll see what he does there. You've got Hunter Henry in motion. He hasn't been targeted yet today. Throw, pressure coming on the right side, and he's targeted now, and it's caught in first down. Brings it about the 47. The Patriots have 3 timeouts. They're letting the time run. I don't know why they don't take a timeout here. And obviously, they're playing for a field goal, not a touchdown. That's my opinion. They are going into the hurry up. 1:07 left. Mac Jones is 13 for 15 today for 110. Jones lines up. Fires over, catch made by Nelson Aguilar. He will step out of bounds with 1 minute left. Brings up 1st and 10 New England, right up at the first down mark. Patriots moving the ball in the hurry up. Let's see what they do here after stopping the clock. It looks like they're not even really huddling up. He's putting them right to the line, moving them quickly. 1 minute left in this half. Patriots leading 10-3. Mac Jones running the 2-minute offense and running it efficiently so far. Catch made by Hunter Henry. Catch made by Nelson Aguilar. Looks back, looking down the field. Throws, catch made by James White at the 40. Time is still running. 2nd down for the Patriots. Leaving all 3 timeouts in their pocket. Belichick just letting it tick. Both teams have 3. Both teams could go into this half using timeouts. Under pressure, screen pass to James White. James to the 40. Brings it across to the 30. Brings it to about the 28 before going down with 33 seconds. And finally, the time stops. And it looks like the Patriots have taken their first timeout. 33 seconds, they have went right down the field. I'm a little bit surprised by how they let it go down, but, who am I to question Bill Belichick, I guess? Ross, I just got your message. I'm gonna message them now and find out why. Apparently the mic requests have not been working. So we will try again. I apologize about that. "33 seconds left in this game. 2 timeouts. The Patriots have 1st and 10 from the Jets' 30. Field goal range to begin with. Mac Jones looking down the field. Under pressure, moves to his left, looking for somebody, dumps it out of bounds. James White was sort of in the vicinity of it. 2nd and 10, 26 seconds. Second and 10 for the Patriots. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Or the first half, second quarter. Mac Jones in the shotgun. He's got James White to the left. Takes the snap. They do have two timeouts in their pocket. Gets it to Jacoby Myers. He will step out of bounds, very close to the first down territory. And we'll stop the clock with 22 seconds. 3rd and 2 for the Patriots. Again, the Patriots are in field goal range at this point. You don't want to do anything too aggressive. You want to take the points, make it a 10-point game. If you can get a touchdown, great. If you don't, whatever. Here it comes, 3rd and 2. Mac Jones in the shotgun. James White to his left. Snap made, pressure coming. Pocket holds up, gets out of the pocket for Jones. Jones just puts it down. He was out of the pocket, so that won't be intentional grounding. 4th and 2 with 17 seconds left. There's a flag on the play. No. You can't call that intentional grounding. There's a Patriot on the field. And it's Huron. Huron is down after replacing Durant, who was just brutal. Let's see what the flag is. They think it's intentional. They're going to call intentional grounding? Yep. Oh, he was out of the pocket, but it didn't reach the line of scrimmage. They took a 10-second rundown. So it was intentional grounding. He was out of the pocket, but he threw the football at the ground. Looks like Nick Folk is ready to kick. So there's going to be, I'm not sure what's going on. Nick Folk hit it the 46 pretty easy. It looks like this kick is going to be just over 50 yards if he's got to go for it. They were in cleaner field goal range. This is going to be a little bit of a tougher kick. Let's see what the Patriots do here. All right. So after everything, there's 17 seconds on the clock. The Patriots are timed to charge a timeout because Herron was injured. The intentional grounding stands. It's 4th and 12. Nick Folk is coming out to kick a field goal. Folk perfect on the season so far. Perfect today, 1 for 1. This is a tougher field goal, though. Of course, Nick Folk will be the starting kicker on this for the rest of the season, with Nordine being placed on the IR. It's a 49 attempt. 49-yard attempt for Nick Folk. And the Jets are playing under pressure in the stadium. Good for them. That's a little bit of sportsmanship there. A little bit of gamesmanship. I like it. I like it. I like a little bit of gamesmanship. Nick Folk to tie Gostowski's record if he gets this of 31 in a row, and this will give the Patriots 10 points. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. Nick Folk, perfect on the season. Perfect for his last 31, tying Stephen Gostowski's record. One more today, and Nick Folk, will be the Patriots owner of the most consecutive kicks. Great kick with 49. That would have been good from 50-55. The Patriots take a 13-3 lead. And that was important. It's now a 2-possession game again. Keep that pressure on the Jets to have to move the football around. Again, a bad penalty by Mac Jones, but it doesn't hurt them. Well, not a great half for Zach Wilson. 3 for 7 for 45 yards, 3 interceptions. Mac Jones goes 17 for 20, 142 yards, no touchdowns. However, let's see what Jake Bailey does here. Will he force a return? Jake Bailey kicks the football up, and he's going to kick it through the end zone. And I got to assume here that Zach Wilson's just going to take a knee. Well, the Patriots are going to be up 13-3 unless the Jets do something crazy here. I have to assume they're going to run the clock. And it's better than last week's game because they went into halftime last week tied after holding the lead. And the Patriots have held the lead for the entire first half. Lots of things to work on. It wasn't a perfect half, but the Patriots are leading. Ladies and gentlemen, that's halftime, which means I need to take a halftime break. Thanks to everybody who is watching thank you to everybody who's watching here or on YouTube on the Patriots News Desk. Thank you to everybody who is supporting me here on Colorcast as we try to build this Colorcast app and try to build a community. When I come back after the half, I will try to get the hot mic up again, or the hot seat up again. See if I can get my boy Ross in here to give me his take on this game. But I will be back. Patriots leading 13-3. Mac Jones besting Zach Wilson. 3 interceptions thrown by the Jets. Go Pats. I'm back. Appreciate y'all who hung around. Y'all are fantastic. Let me see here if I can send another invitation to Ross and get him on the mic and see what happens. Ross, there you go. Thoughts on the first half? Yeah, the run defense is non-existent. The secondary is the only thing that saved us. The O-line looks like Swiss cheese. I've seen so many guys get to the backfield. And last but not least, this play calling hurts my soul. Again, I know we like screens, but do we have to call them all the time? And do we always have to do a run off tackle or off guard? Like we've done one outside run all together this entire game. Yeah, it's been frustrating, and that offensive line has actually been good. It's that right tackle position that is the mess, because that's where every pressure is coming from. It's maddening, and I'm frustrated because the Patriots have the personnel to make that change. Yeah, again, I'm not going to comment on personnel because I have no freaking clue. But all I'm seeing is we lost Ross. Let's bring him in for one more minute here. Let me bring in Ross. There he is. I'll bring him back on for another minute. See if he can. There he goes. Ross is on. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Ross. Don't worry about it. All that green in the backfield just concerns me, especially with a young quarterback. He's going to make mistakes going out of the pocket like that intentional grounding, which, again, I feel like we should have gotten 7 points at that point. It was. Points were important to me. Like a field goal, I think, worked. He made it by 10, but I think 7 would have been a lot more ideal. Only being up 13-3 on 3 interceptions, obviously the least of ideals. We're going to start the second half here, Ross. I'll bring you in at some point. All right, buddy? All right, here we go, guys. The Patriots kicked off the ball. Barrios brings about the 22. Special teams finally works, and we're back to start this second half. Oh. I unfortunately rewinded instead of went big. Got to turn this down. I must have turned it up a little bit to listen. There we go. Well, let's see what this Patriots defense can do here. They need to stop the run, and they need to get a little bit more pressure on Zach Wilson, because this offensive line of the New York Jets looked absolutely awful last week and looks a lot better this week. We'll have to see. The Patriots do have a 13-3 lead, but it's only a 2-possession game, and a stop here would be key. Wilson fakes the handoff. He will throw. Pressure coming in by, it looked like, gotcha. He will get the throw off, and the catch will be made, and that's where Zach Wilson can hurt you. And we saw Zach Wilson really take control of the game against Carolina last week. They were in a little bit too much of a hole. He does hit Elijah Moore there. And this is exactly what could happen. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And the Patriots, if they're going to flush up the middle, they got to make sure that they're containing him on the right side, because he can throw on the run. And it was a good run, and he got out of pressure. He made the throw, and now it's 2nd and 1. Let's see what the Jets do here. Do they throw the football or run? The Patriots have been really weak at running. They're playing a 3-4 here. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He will hand off the football, easily picks up the first down, getting about 4 yards on that play. And the Jets move the chains on their opening possession. 2 plays, about 13 yards, and that brings up 1st and 10 to start off this second half. Well, the Patriots put up points to end the game, 13 points in total, or to end the first half. 13-3 is the total score. You feel like on 3 interceptions, the Patriots should have had more than 13 points, but we'll see what happens here. Snap coming to Wilson. He will fake it. Pressure coming up the middle. He's in trouble. He gets hit. He gets away from the hit, gets the throw off, and it's incomplete to the sidelines. Good for Zach Wilson. He got hit right at the knee. He was able to push himself up. It was Lawrence Guy chasing him down. Lawrence Guy had him, and he got out away. Lawrence Guy pressure, hands up, gets away from the tackle. Hightower chasing him down, gets the throw off to his tight end, but it was dropped for an incomplete. 2nd and 10. But now at 2nd and 10, the Patriots are in a, again, you're putting them in a different position. If they hand the ball off here, you got to stop them. They will hand off the ball. He'll come to the right side. He'll pick up about 6 yards on the play, which brings it down to 3rd and 4. There is a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Holding on the Jets. That's going to put them back 10 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 20 for the Jets. Again, though, 6 yards on that run, and that's going to hurt the Patriots over and over and over again because they almost set up a 3rd and 4. They got lucky that the penalty was called. They got to stop these runs. This is becoming a serious issue. If you were going to ask me my 2 biggest concerns from this game, it'd be the Patriots' run defense and the right tackle position on offense. 2nd and 18 on this play here. Snap is made. Wilson will throw. Clean pocket. Steps up. He's going to run. And Wilson will run himself and pick up about 6 yards on the play to bring up 3rd down. Another flag on the play. And there's a 5-yard holding call on Jawan Williams, and that will bring up an automatic 1st down for the Jets. I mean, that's a huge penalty the Patriots just gave up. You had him 3rd and long, and Jawan Williams just grabbing, holding it was a penalty. The official had to call it. It was awful. He made it as easy as possible there. And again, instead of being 3rd and 12 or whatever it would have been there, it's now 1st and 10. For the Jets, they're going to do a sweep to the right. And Jawan Bentley's going to get into the backfield, and that's going to be at least a loss of 3, depending where they spot the coverage. It's going to be 2nd and 13. It was a loss of 3. Jawan Bentley just bursts through the middle, gets on the ball carrier. Big play. That's the kind of plays you need to make. This Patriots defense needs to make. Put them in long 2nd downs. Put them in long 3rd downs. Mac Jones is stretching out on the sideline. 12 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. The Jets did start with the football. Penalties knocked them back. Throw by Wilson is caught just short of the 1st down mark by Elijah Moore. He ran backwards, and he's going to dive a little bit forward. It's going to be just short of the 1st down. Flag on the play. Chop block on the Jets. And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So what would have been a 12-yard gain and a short 3rd down will add 15 yards to the play. Yeah, they went high-low on Dante Hightower. Ooh. It didn't look like... So 2nd and 28 now for New York. Penalties hurting the Jets on this drive. The Patriots got to play clean penalty-wise now, and they have a chance to get the ball back without surrendering any points. Wilson deep down the field. Intercepted again. Devin McCourty this time. He brings it to the 40, the 35, cuts across the field, finally just goes down at the 35. Zach Wilson was in trouble, took a shot down the field, got it to nobody, and threw it right to Devin McCourty. The 4th interception by Zach Wilson today. And Mac Jones and the Patriots will get the ball at the Jets' 35-yard line, and you feel like at this point it should be 7 points. I'm not entirely sure. It looked like he was looking for Elijah Moore. And he basically threw it to Devin McCourty. That was just a bad throw by Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is 4 for 10 for 54 yards and 4 interceptions And they talked about Zach Wilson looking really cool after the first interception. He doesn't look really cool now. Mac Jones behind center. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. Caught low by Nelson Aguilar. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. While the Patriots secondary has done their job, the Jets shot themselves in the foot with penalties. The Patriots defense actually stopped the run short. That last series is exactly what we wanted to see out of this Patriots defense. And they walk away with their 4th interception of the game, and they need to put 7 up now. You just feel like they need to put up 7. Mac Jones behind center. Will hand off the ball to Damien Harris. He'll burst through the middle. The 20, the 15, the 10, the 9, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1 yard line. Touchdown, Patriots! Damien Harris fought through 5 defenders. What a run. What strength. No flags on the play. Off the interception, 26 yards. Damien Harris could have went down 4 times. Talk about making up for the fumble last week. Got through the middle, shut off 1 defender, shut off another, wrapped up. 3 defenders, keeps driving forward. 4 defenders before finally falling forward in the end zone. And the Patriots make it 19-3 as Nick Folk comes in to make it 20-3. Wow. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. Extra point is no good. Nick Folk is a field goal away from breaking a Patriots record for the most kicks, but misses the extra point. Well, the Patriots needed 7. They put up 6. You know, again, an extra point miss now. It just feels like the Patriots are still shooting themselves in the foot at times. And I get it's 19-3. I don't know how much impact that missed extra point is going to have. I don't want to jinx it by any means. But there's still lots of time for the Jets to get 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and then the Patriots lose 2019. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not going that way. You got to pick up extra points. Juwan Williams took a costly penalty. Thank God the Jets just took worse and to put him in that position. And I want to stay happy because it's 19-3. And it's amazing because Nick Folk is on pay. If he has to kick, if Nick Folk makes his next field goal, he will break the Patriots record. He will beat Stephen Gostkowski's record. And he will have the longest field goal streak of made field goals in Patriots history. And you think about just the last 20 years, Adam Vinatieri, Stephen Gostkowski, 2 guys who were instrumental in the Patriots dynasties. But Nick Folk still struggles with extra points. It's really, really strange. But anyways, that series that led up to it, Patriots, they actually make a stop on the running backs. Couple of penalties. Put Zach Wilson in a bad position. And New England ends up putting 6 points up, which should have been 7. There was a mixed extra point, but the offensive they need to do on a great run by Damien Harris. They will force Berrios to return the ball again. He'll get to the 20. He'll come up just short of the 25. Flag on the play. See what the call is. You figure at this point it's like a block in the back or a hold or something of that nature. They're pointing at the Jets players. Half the distance to the goal. It was a personal foul, blocked below the waist on the Jets. And, that's why I think Belichick wants to make the return. Yeah, you're going to get beat sometimes, but you're looking for fumbles. You're looking for those penalties. You're looking for good, coverage to keep them within the 20. Field position matters. And, you saw people... You saw people punching at that ball when Damien Harris is running. He held on to that thing, that 3-point contact hard. Zach Wilson will start with the ball at his 10-yard line. 4 interceptions today. He's got as many completions as he has interceptions. That will be a 4-yard gain on the run by the Jets. Patriots are leading 19-3 for those of you who can't watch the game. There's 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Zach Wilson did throw an interception to Devin McCourty on the Jets' opening possession of the second half. It turned into 6 points on a Damien Harris 26-yard run after Mac Jones moved the ball with the passing it. Zach Wilson has a 2nd and 6 from about the, let's say, 14-yard line. Actually, it's exactly the 14-yard line. Wilson's going to hand off the football. They're going to run to the outside. He's going to get it drilled for a 2-yard loss. Kyle Duggar. That's the kind of defense we need to see. Ross came on right before the half started. We talked about the frustration of the defense. This is what we want to see out of the defense. A 2-yard loss. 3rd and 8. They hit, they stopped the run on the last possession. Suddenly, this defense made some adjustments. Absolutely. It's a different Patriots team this second half. Let's see what they can do here. Zach Wilson's still dangerous with his arm. 3rd and 8. Yes, you want him in obvious pass positions. Yes, he's thrown 4 interceptions, but he can throw the football. Let's not kid ourselves here. Zach Wilson takes a snap. The pressure coming on. He's in trouble. He escapes the pressure. He's going to run for the first down himself, and he'll step out of bounds at the 21. Good play by Wilson to escape the pressure. Didn't try to force the ball down the field. Uche was in on him. He just ran it straight up, picked up the first down. Good play by Zach Wilson. The Patriots sent 5. The offensive line did well. A hole opened up. Judon couldn't get to him, and him and Uche kind of collided. Josh Uche chased him down, trying to hold him up short. Couldn't get there. First down, Jets. And good play by Zach Wilson. You can't get mad at the defense there. That was a great play by Zach Wilson. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. Kicks it over. He will have a reception to Elijah Moore, close to the first down. He did reach about 2 yards short on that play. Jets fans were a little disappointed in Elijah Moore's performance last week. They're hoping to see a little bit of a breakout this week. Jets playing with a little bit more urgency going to the no huddle. 2nd and 2 here. Patriots better get ready for a run. Zach Wilson behind center. Takes the snap. He does hand it off. He's going to cut to the outside. He's going to find a big hole. He's going to get to the 40. The 35 stays on his feet down to the 33-yard line of New England. J.C. Jackson lost his helmet on the play. Big run there by Johnson. And those are the type of plays the Patriots need to make sure they don't let happen. He ran to the outside. No edge set. Missed tackle by Lawrence Guy. Runs over J.C. Jackson, who was trying to lower the shoulder, which is why I believe in wrapping up. J.C. Jackson's coming off the field now. I think there's something wrong with his helmet. Jalen Mills is back in the game now. J.C. Jackson looks fine. It looks like it was a helmet issue. Looks like Jackson will be okay. Adrian Phillips in the field. 1st and 10 now for the Jets. 7:25 left in the third. There's a timeout because they called it an injury timeout. I'm not entirely sure what is happening. There's been a couple of delays today between plays. Here we go. Clock is running. 14 seconds on the play clock. 7:20 on the game clock. 1st and 10 for the Jets. I don't know why I called the 30. Yeah, they're at their own 41. He's going to run across ball. He's going to bring the ball just past the 50 on a good 5-yard run there to bring up 2nd down. Patriots run defense was sharp for a while, but now they're getting run over again. Second and 7. They gave him 3 yards on the play. Zach Wilson's going to be behind center. He will have a running back with him. He'll take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to go into play action. He's going to launch it down the field, and it's tipped by J.C. Jackson, who's back in the game. And there's a flag, and it's going to be a pass interference on Jackson. They're calling it a push. There was a hold by Jackson at the 30. So where are they going to spot the ball? They say it's at the spot of the foul. Of course, they're just showing me Zach Wilson's face. It is going to be just at the 31. 1st and 10. Hands off the football. A little bit of a slip there, wrapped up by Hightower. Hightower having a much better game, getting pressure on the quarterback, stops the run there, brings up 2nd and 10. We wanted to see Hightower play better. I don't think he's even at full potential yet as he shakes off his rust. It might take about 4 games to really get into game shape, but we're already seeing improvement from Hightower this game and some of the pressure that he's bringing. And I'd like to see them play Hightower off the edge more and not in the middle. I think he can set the edge on the run. He can ball hawk. He can get to the quarterback. Look like a quick jump by the Patriots. Nothing. Matthew Judon chasing down Wilson. Wilson getting to the outside. He's going to throw the ball. It's going to be completed to his tight end. And that's going to bring about 3rd and 5. And good play by Wilson there. Again, Matthew Judon on the pressure, chase him to the outside. Someone's got to stay on top of the tight end. But again, they're calling it a bootleg, but I don't even know if it was a bootleg. I mean, just Matthew Judon just came with the pressure immediately, faked the handoff, chased him, found his tight end. Good play by Wilson. Again, sometimes you're just outplayed. Sometimes you're just outplayed, and New England is taking a timeout here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but they have taken a timeout. We are going to commercial break. Zach Wilson has made a couple of plays with his legs in this drive. The one for 1st down deep in his end. Again, you can't get upset with the defense there. They did everything right. Zach Wilson just made a play. And to pick up the 5 yards on that play, again, Zach Wilson made a play. He kept the play long enough. The secondary can only stay with the players for so long. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. You know what? This drive hasn't been bad. There was a couple of bad run plays, but they got in on them. They set up 2nd and 10 there. They're at 2nd and 10. They're at 3rd and 4 right now, or 3rd and 5, because of a great play by Wilson in the last play on that bootleg, being chased down by Matt Judon. And sometimes if you're the New York Jets, you need your quarterback to make a play. And he's made 2 plays on this drive to keep it alive and keep them in this game, because if they had to punt when they were backed up there, that's absolute worst case scenario for the Jets. The game's essentially over at that point. They're in a position to score some points here, possibly. And I think that if I'm Sal, I might be a little bit aggressive. This might be 4 down territory for me. Right? Still a couple possessions down. Yeah. You're down by 9 instead of 10. it'll be interesting. Did I do my math right? So you're down by 16. So you're looking for touchdowns here. So this might be 4-down territory at this point because this game could get away from you very quickly. And I wonder if the Jets are worried about throwing the football now. 4 interceptions. I think Zach Wilson threw... how many did he throw last week? 3? Something like that. A lot of rookie mistakes here by Zach Wilson. Should have taken my headphones off. So it's interesting. It's been a bit of an interesting game to watch. It's been fun to watch, curious to watch, and it'll be a little bit of frustration by the Patriots, a little bit of a better second half, both defensively and offensively. Let's see what they can do here on 3rd and 5. There's a snap. Zach Wilson to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to go down at the 35. Carl Davis on the sack. And that's a 9-yard loss by the Jets. That's going to bring up 4th down. It is definitely not 4-down territory now. And I really like, and there it is. And he picks him up. Nobody could get open downfield. Brings up 4th and 14. Will bring out the field goal kicker, Matt Amendola, making his 2nd big league career kick. This one is from 53. The kick is up, and it is off the upright. No good. And that sack hurt them. That was a long field goal for your 2nd career field goal attempt. Great play by Davis. The Jets walk away with nothing, use up a lot of clock, and the Patriots keep their 19-3 lead. And I think if Mac Jones and the Patriots can come out now and put up a touchdown, you might as well throw your hands in the air if you're a Jets fan, because that game will be over. Patriots defense bending a little bit, but making the plays when they need to. They could be hurt against a better team, but they're not playing a better team right now. They're playing the Jets, and you can only play who you can play. And again, I think that you're going to see this team improve as the season goes on. They got tough games coming up, though, right? They got New Orleans next week. They got Alvin Kamara. Then you got Tom Brady rolling into town, coming home. But they're getting better here. As we're in commercial break before Mac Jones comes out to take the Patriots down the field. Not a great series, but a better series by the Patriots defense. That's what I'm going to say. Not a great one, but a better one. And I'm happy about that. And we want to see this improvement continue to happen. Thanks to everybody who's here watching on Colorcast. Thanks to everybody who's watching on the Patriots News Desk on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Patriots News Desk is brought to you by Dear Pats Nation. Dear Pats Nation is where we have a little bit more fun. We get a little bit more fanboyish. Patriots News Desk is where we just cover the Patriots news. As soon as this is over, I will be recording an instant reaction to the Patriots. I'm going to call it now. Maybe a Patriots win, but maybe a Patriots loss, but probably a Patriots win. Frustrating first half, a little bit less of a frustrating second half. And I think that, the defense did enough. So I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Hope that everybody else is too. Thanks. Appreciate you so much as you guys tune in with me here. A little bit of a rough start for me. My headphones broke. It's 2 sets of headphones now. My other set broke. That was an old set I've been using. They're finally gone. Luckily, I just happen to have these earbuds kicking around down here in an iPod box that I've never used. So guess these are my new headphones. So we'll have to see. All right. 19-3 here for the Patriots. Mac Jones has the ball at his own 48-yard line. Takes the snap. Going to fake the handoff. It's going to throw over the middle. Caught by Hunter Henry. Henry to the 30. Down at the Jets' 25-yard line. We haven't seen much of Hunter Henry. Had a big catch in the first half. Second catch of the game. Not much from Jonnu Smith either. It's funny, they haven't used the tight ends the way I thought they would, but that looked like an old school Patriots play action to the tight end. I mean, we're so used to seeing Brady to Gronk. Now we're seeing Mac to Henry. And I feel like we're going to be calling that play out a lot more as this season goes on. Mac Jones is behind center, takes the snap, a delayed handoff to J.J. Taylor. He gets to the outside. He's going to pick up about 8 yards. Not right. That's exactly what Ross wanted to see. Don't run it off tackle, right? Don't just run off tackle. Don't just run behind a guard. Let's get to the outside. That's what we saw there. Flag on the play. Holding on Isaiah Wynn, his second penalty of the game. That's 15-yard penalties, 15 yards of penalties on Isaiah Wynn today. He jumped offside and now a holding call. And again, instead of being 2nd and 2, we're going to have 1st and 20. It changes the game. Changes the game. Or is it a spot foul, a hold? They're not telling me what it is. I know it's 1st down. 1st and 18. It's always 1st and 18. I guess it's a spot foul. Caught by Jonnu Smith this time, right about the line of scrimmage. He picks up 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up about 2nd and 16. I think that's Smith's second reception of the game. Again, only 4 receptions combined by the tight ends, but I think that's still more than any tight end combination caught for the Patriots last season and the season before. So at least the tight ends can get into position. They're gonna give them 3 on that. 2nd and 15. Here you're just looking for a chunk, right? You want to get it to 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. You want to pick up a chunk yard here. Mac Jones is 20 for 24 today for 186 yards. He will hand the football off. It's a reverse to Kendrick Bourne. Bourne's going to get to the outside. He's going to come down to the 20. He's going to get very close, and I think he rode him to the 1st down. I think he rode the Jets defender to the 1st down. Great play. Hand off to J.J. Taylor. Or to James White. White comes to the right, reverses it to Kendrick Bourne. Mac Jones rolls on the ground to block the defender. 1st and 10. He did ride him. 1st and 10. Great play call by Josh McDaniels there. 1st and 10 at the 15. Snap made. A delayed handoff to J.J. Taylor again. He picks up 2 yards on the run. Damien Harris had a 26-yard power run. Let's see what they dial up here. We've seen 2 sort of trick plays by McDaniels today. The reverse pass, or the double pass, I guess you could call it, from James White to Mac Jones to Jonnu Smith. 2nd and 9. Snap made. Jones over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Hunter Henry. Good coverage by the Jets. I know a lot of Patriot fans are concerned about the red zone offense. So I'm hoping the Patriots can score a touchdown here just so we can put that rest to bed. But we'll have to see. 1:52 left here in the 3rd quarter. 19-3 for the Patriots. 4 interceptions on the day for Zach Wilson. 3 in the 1st half. 1 so far in the 2nd half. 3rd and 9 here for the Patriots. In the red zone. Need to get to about the 5. The 5 for a 1st down. Jones is in the shotgun, looking for a throw. Everybody covered. He's going to pass one out to James White. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play. The Patriots receivers just not getting any separation down there in the red zone, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9. That's going to bring Nick Folk, who is going for a Patriots record. Here it comes. Nick Folk. Snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it's good. It's now a 3 possessions now in this game as the Patriots go up 22 points. Again, the Patriots did not score in the red zone. Did you know that Cam Newton has a burner account? That can't be a real article. But apparently they believe that Cam Newton has a burner account. From what we know about former New England Patriots quarterback Cam Newton, the question isn't does he have a burner Twitter account, but rather how many burner accounts does he typically operate on any given day? A recent Barstool expose appears to have uncovered something resembling one of them, a woman named Betty Love, aka the Partridge Lady, who has devoted most of her recent musings to the Patriots, how the Patriots did Cam wrong, as well as many shortcomings of Mac Jones, both on and off the field. Miss Love seems rather obsessed with the fact that Newton was railroad for the final months of this time in New England, has been working. Is there any chance that this is all innocent? Of course, sure, but plenty of people log on. Wow. Wow. They think that Cam Newton has a burner account. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. I got to look more into this. Cam Newton's burner account. I have to. Anyways, 1st and 10 here for the Jets. Zach Wilson puts a ball off to Davis, who caught a pass, a 3-yard pass. They've taken Corey Davis out of this game. He is their number one, and they've taken him out of this game. Actually, 2 passes to Davis turned into interceptions here. I'm really interested about this Cam Newton burner account thing. I need to do a little bit more research on it. 4 targets, 1 reception, 3 yards for Corey Davis today. I hope you don't have Corey Davis on fantasy. 2nd and 7 here for the Jets. They will throw the football. Zach Wilson has all day to throw. He'll find the running back out to the flat. He's going to get away from 1 tackler, away from 2 tacklers. Going to tightrope down the field. The Patriots cannot do that. They held him out. They held Carter behind the 1st down mark. Broke free. Then he broke free again. There's a flag on the play. I'm not sure what the penalty is. So Bentley tries to hold him. No penalty. I think they were looking for a helmet-to-helmet on Devin McCourty, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I watched that play and there was nothing that showed penalties. They lifted the flag, though. No penalty on the play. 1st and 10 with 7 seconds left in the third quarter. The time will run, and it looks like the Jets are not going to run a play, and that will take us to the fourth quarter. The Patriots leading 22-3. I hope that you've been enjoying this play-by-play and reaction here on the ColorCast app. That is the end of the third quarter. I will be back in a couple minutes. Thank you. My apologies. I'm back just in time to watch a pass interference call. My apologies. I came back just in time for the pass interference call. Set up 1st and 20 for the Jets. 14:54 left here in the game. The Patriots leading 22-3. Zach Wilson takes a snap. Comes over to the flat. And that's going to pick up a 4-yard gain to bring up a long second down. That reception was made by former Patriot Braxton Berrios. 2nd and 16 here. Not a great game for rookie Zach Wilson. Let's see what the Jets do. This has to be obvious pass, but they may still run it. No, he's going to throw. Patriots only brought 3. It's going to go down the field. Great coverage downfield. He had to throw it out of bounds. Davis, the closest receiver to the play, brings up 3rd and 16. Flag on the play. Looks like it might have been a hold on Christian Barmore. Against Christian Barmore, I should say. No. It's a holding call on Matthew Judon. And that sets up, instead of 2nd and 16, sets up 1st and 10 on New England. That's not, see, you can't have those kind of plays. Not when you have them backed up. Especially when you're in a prevent defense sort of mode right now. Patriots rushing 4 on the play. Judon bringing in the pressure on Wilson. He's able to step to the left. He throws a high pass, incomplete. Judon caused pressure there and caused that bad throw. 2nd and 10. And that's going to stop the clock at 14:12 left in this fourth quarter. And again, he got movement. Josh Uche was in there putting pressure. Matthew Judon getting pressure. He kind of threw on a little bit of a hop. He's 9 for 16 today for 91 yards and 4 interceptions. That's not a stat line a young quarterback wants in a city like New York. Takes the snap. Throws a screen pass out. The Patriots in on top of it. The ball is out. Picked up by Jawan Bentley. Are they going to call it a fumble? Little bit of pushing and shoving now on the sidelines. Berrios in there pushing and shoving on the sidelines. Christian Barmore apparently stripped the ball out. Let's see what that was. Let's see what it was. Corey Davis running with the football. Christian Barmore comes for the tackle. The ball is taken out by Jonathan Jones. But I think he was down. He was. You got to challenge that play. Oh, they called him down. They're going to bring up 3rd and 5. There was pushing and shoving on the sideline, so I wasn't able to hear the call. Here it comes, 13:33. Jonathan Jones stripped the ball from Davis, but he was down by contact. Good sling by Wilson into the sidearm, but Moore was just right under pressure by J.C. Jackson. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. That brings up 4th down for the Jets. 13 minutes left, 4th and 2. And they're going to go for it here on 4th down. I don't understand how he got 2 yards. I thought he was hit behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe it was just me. I guess it said he pushed him backwards. I thought he got hit behind the line. Snap is made. 4th and 2. Wilson. Incomplete. Broken up by Jonathan Jones. Intended for Berrios. No flags. Turnover on downs. The Patriots will get the ball with 12:42 left in this game as we go to commercial break. Good play by Jonathan Jones. Patriots secondary playing phenomenal. And they were going up against some good receivers. Crowder back in the game. Elijah Moore there. Corey Davis. Forced 4 interceptions on Zach Wilson. Phenomenal. Phenomenal playing by the Patriots. Oh, I've been broadcasting here for about 2 hours and 23 minutes. Game moving along at a pretty good clip. You got to expect the Patriots going to try to run some clock here. It's a 3-possession game in the fourth quarter. I expect some Damien Harris running the football moments now and just killing this clock as the Patriots are just under 13 minutes away from improving to 1-1 on what was a back and forth game from a frustration level and a happy level for me. This defense, both the run defense and the pass defense, got stronger in the second half. They had their moments where they had a little bit of frustration, but for the most part, played a lot better. The first half was a lot more frustrating. Let's see what the Patriots offense can do here. This is probably a time, too, though, if I'm maybe the Patriots thinking, hey, you know what? We got a 3-possession lead. We just put 4th and out. The defense has been doing well. The Jets can't move the football. Zach Wilson's just throwing interceptions. Let's put the ball in Mac's hands and see if he can score a touchdown. Get some confidence in the kid. Got to see what the Patriots are going to do. We are here on commercial break, though. New England up 22-3. It's been a fun game to call. A lot of stuff has happened in this game. It's been a fun game to call and react to. Hope you guys are having a good time too. Good opportunities for the Patriots that they didn't necessarily take advantage of. Parts they missed. Defense, again, questionable at times on the run, when it comes to the run game, but got better as the game went on. And I expect them only to get better as the season goes on. So it'll be an interesting development to watch as we keep moving forward. Obviously, we like to see Mac Jones throw maybe for a touchdown. Didn't throw for one today yet, but has moved the ball well. Red zone offense maybe still a little bit questionable for the Patriots. But I think for the most part, you've got to be pretty satisfied with what we've seen from the Patriots offense. I don't know how you can't be. 12-42, 22-3 for the Patriots. Mac Jones is 21 for 26, 185 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Last week he was 281 with 1 touchdown. Takes the snap, fakes the throw over, puts it over to Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith is wrapped up it's put on the screen. The Jets were all over it. 2-yard gain by the Patriots. Couple of Patriots fans on MetLife. I'm sure the Jets fans ain't happy about that. Looking at some Julian Edelman jerseys. That's the perfect jersey to watch. Perfect jersey to wear. Who's got their Mac Jones jersey on today? I'm waiting for my Hightower and Judon to be delivered. I got the white Hightower for road games, the blue Judon for home games. Hand off to Damien Harris. He goes nowhere, loses a yard on the play. Good defense by the Jets. Tick, 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 tick. 11:54 left in this game. Patriots leading 22-3. The Jets at home in front of their home crowd for the first time since the 2019-2020 season. And Mac Jones has looked pretty good on the road, you got to say. We wondered what it was going to be like. MetLife got a little bit loud at one point. The offensive line has settled down a little bit here. He was getting a lot of pressure on the right side. Better in the second half. 3rd and 9. Let's see what happens here when they send pressure. Heron makes the stop, playing much better. Mac Jones running all over the backfield and kind of underthrows Hunter Henry. Mac Jones upset after that play. Just underthrew him. He escaped the pressure. Good scramble here by Mac Jones. Tells Henry to come back to him. And that's one thing the Patriots receivers aren't doing for Jones when he's scrambling. They're not coming back for Jones. The Jets have taken a timeout here on 4th and 9. Jones is upset. He is upset after that play. Don't let him know that it's 22-3. He looks absolutely miserable that he missed that throw to Hunter Henry. But the Patriots receivers, I know that Mac Jones is not necessarily a scrambler, but that's 2 good scrambles he had today, which I'm going to say looks a lot faster than when Tom Brady is scrambling. Those are 2 scrambles that he had today. And the Patriots receivers are not coming back to him. He was screaming at Hunter Henry to come back to him. I know he's primarily a pocket quarterback, but you got to be still looking backwards ready. If you see him scrambling, start coming back. Give him a target to throw at. Jake Bailey with the punt. Punted right about the 40. It's going to be a fair catch just around the 17-yard line. inside the 20 again. That's the reason that Jake Bailey was an all-pro punter last year. I know he missed the kickoff, but in the first half and kicked out of bounds. But I think besides that, he's had a pretty solid game here. So, yeah, I'd like to see the Patriots receivers come back when he's scrambling. Again, there's things that they're trying to build here. They're still trying to get familiar with each other. It's only the second game of the season. There are some frustrating moments. I'm going to tell everybody to take a breath. Yes, if they're playing a better team today, things could have went worse. Absolutely. But you can only play who you can play. Okay? That's the thing you got to remember. You can only play who you can play. And they're playing the Jets, and they played a lot better than the Jets. They are going to run the football to the outside. Patriots defense right there, hits him out of bounds. Tackle made by Jawan Williams. Good tackle. Pulls him out of bounds. That's going to bring up no gain and bring up second down. Does stop the clock. But that's what we want to see. They tried to catch the Patriots off guard, tried to hand off the football, and the Patriots like, go ahead. Don't worry about it. 2nd and 10 here. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. 10:50 left in this game. Zach Wilson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks down the field, pressure on, makes the throw over the head of Braxton Berrios. It's a throw you think Berrios should make, but it was high. Matthew Judon on the ground. 3rd and 10. Most snaps played by the 2021 draft, the New York Jets are in 1st, Pittsburgh 2nd, Las Vegas 3rd, Detroit 4th, Washington 5th. Sometimes on these TV, they just have these obscure stats that I didn't care about until now. 3rd and 10 here for the Jets, deep in their own territory, about their own 16-yard line. Snap made, throw goes up and over to Berrios, makes the catch. They're going to call it a catch. I'd love to see a replay of that. If I'm the Jets, I'm hurrying up. McCourty's saying he didn't make the catch. Wilson's hurrying up to the line. Catch made. 2 feet in. Snap made. Doesn't matter. Hands off the football. Runs up the middle. Picks up 3 yards on the play. I think Berrios was in. Good non-challenge by Belichick. It was too tight to throw the red flag there. I know there's fans at home that are saying, be aggressive. What do you got to lose? Well, you want to save that timeout. Christian Barmore coming off the field. Barmore's had a good game. 9:43 left here in the game. Patriots have a 22-3 lead. The Jets are moving left to right. Braxton Berrios is in motion. They're going to hand off the football. And they're going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down. And to me, the Jets have conceded this game. Down 3 possessions, 9 minutes left in the third, the fourth quarter, still running the football. Right now, they're just trying to run their offense. They're trying to say, boys, let's just get points on the board. Let's build some confidence. Zach Wilson's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off the football to the left. He'll pick up the first down and then some. Gets to the 35. Goes down about the 33. Patriots defense struggling against the run again. Less frustrating when you're in the lead and there's so little time left. However, that needs to get tightened up. Just to update everybody, I just saw a report that Christian McCaffrey is questionable to return to the Panthers game today. Not good for my fantasy team. Throw made, caught by the Jets. And that's Ryan Griffin, the tight end, who makes the catch. Hightower on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Hightower having a much better game than the last game. As I was talking about before, still not completely there, but playing much, much better. 2nd and 5, Zach Wilson behind center, takes the snap, hands off the football. He's going to get to the outside. He's going to get around about 5 Patriots tackles. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. As this Patriots defense continues to struggle to stop the run. This is a Jets team that had 50 yards in total rushing last week. And they are well over 100 yards. First and 10 here. Carter has 59 yards on his own today. Ninth play of the drive, 7:35 left in the fourth. They're on the Patriots' 18-yard line. Zach Wilson's in the shotgun. Patriots look like they're going to send a lot of players here. They will. They'll send 5. Juwan Williams in on the blitz. Forced a low throw for an incompletion. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Jets. Zach Wilson took a hit after that play. I mean, Juwan Williams just burst off the line on that corner blitz. Absolute great pressure. Nobody could pick him up. Right by the... And Wilson still almost got the pass off. 2nd and 10. The Jets still at the 18-yard line of the Patriots. Zach Wilson in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands the ball to the middle. He's going to fight for a good 2 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 7:11 left in this game. Patriots have a 22-3 lead over the Jets. The Jets not playing with any urgency. They're just trying to score points. Johnson comes off the field. Looks like he's limping a little bit. He's had a good game for the Jets today. 3rd and 8 here. Again, the Jets look like they are in no hurry, which tells me that they've probably conceded this game. They're just trying to put good drives together, get some rhythm in their offense. 6:45 left here. 3rd and 8 on the Patriots' 18-yard line. 22-3 for the Patriots. Zach Wilson, empty backfield in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking downfield. Pressure's coming. Escapes the pressure. Matthew Judon chasing him down. He tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the Jets. The penalty is declined. And it'll bring up 4th down. And the Jets are going to kick a field goal. Sack by Matthew Judon. 6:28 left in the fourth quarter. After a nice drive, they're trying to put up 3 points on the board. Snap made, kick up. It's good. 22-6 with 6:11 left in the game. It feels all but over to me. It'll be interesting to see. Do they kick the onside kick or do they try to get a 3-and-out against the Patriots? We are in a commercial break right now. I'm going to bring my boy Ross in for a minute here and see if he wants to jump on the mic and see what he thinks of this second half, which I think has been much better for the Patriots. Rossi, still a little bit of things to work on, but a much better second half for the defense. What are you thinking of this second half?
I got second half. A lot of things have been tightened up. We're generally a second half team. I understand that as a Patriots fan for so long. It's just there's certain things that just are a dagger in the heart. It's just I know big plays are being made, but it's just like how many times is that gonna make it get away from rushes? You know, it's just like we may have gotten 1 or 2 sacks today, but it could have been close to 6.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. A couple of throws too, though, that he got off that it turned out incomplete. That were good plays as well. But yeah, the run defense is still a concern for me. You got about 15 seconds. What are your thoughts on that?
Run defense hurts my soul really bad right now. I just see massive holes and massive opportunities for them to make plays. And they're not technically a run-first defense, a run-first offense.
Yeah, totally frustrating. Thanks for coming on the mic, Ross. That was our boy Ross that we bring in from time to time to give his opinion. Passionate Patriots fan. And thanks to everybody who's here watching on Sport or on Colorcast. The only way you can be on the hot seat is over on Colorcast. Thanks to everybody who's watching the Patriots News Desk YouTube channel for this live game. play-by-play and reaction. And thank you to everybody who is listening on the Colorcast app. If you can't watch the game, you can't get on the YouTube app, you're looking just for the audio, you can join me here on Colorcast every Patriots game day. I will be calling that game against New Orleans next week. I'll be calling that big game against Tom Brady and every other game right up until I call the Patriots winning Super Bowl 56. We're in a commercial break here. I'm wondering now, I wonder if the Jets are going to come out and kick an onside kick or if they're going to try to kick it off. You're still a 2-point, you're still a 16-point game here, I believe, right? Yeah, so you're still 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions. It looks like the Jets will be kicking the onside kick. And they won't. They're going to kick it down the field. They're going to force a return. Devin McCourty goes down at the 23. Business decision by Devin McCourty. Didn't take a hit. Didn't lose the ball. Good return. And the Patriots get the ball back. You got to love it. This is Bill Belichick's 47th season as an NFL coach. Sean McDermott, 47. Robert Saleh, 42. Brian Flores, 40. McDermott's been alive as long as Belichick has been in the NFL. The other two weren't alive when he started in the NFL. You got to love it. Let's see what the Patriots do here with 6:06 left. Hand off to Harris. Harris up the gut. He's going to fight for a good 2 or 3 yards on that play. 5:58 left in this game. And look at Derek Carr just heaving the ball up the field. 2-possession game in Pittsburgh with 9:35 left. The Raiders with the lead. Wow. Here we go. 5:34 left in this game. 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. Mac Jones seems to be out of the shotgun. Ball. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. That would have been a first down for the Patriots. Only my first freeze frame of the game. My Wi-Fi is holding up today. 22-6 for New England. 5:23 left in this game. 3rd and 9 for New England. A first down here would be a dagger for the Jets and basically give them no opportunity. Snap to Jones. Jones looking downfield, looking for somebody to get open. Makes a throw over, tipped away, incomplete. What the hell happened? What happened here? I don't know what happened there. I just suddenly stopped broadcasting. I'm not sure what happened, but the Patriots are going to punt here. Frustrating for me. They're on the New England 22. So frustrating there. I don't know what the heck just happened. Punt by... What a kick by Jake Bailey. That's why Jake Bailey is an all-pro. I'll tell you that much. Wow. I don't know what happened over on Colorcast. I just dropped off the game here. I hope that people come back and watch. There, got somebody coming in. I apologize to everybody who was watching. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I just saw the cast end. I didn't even touch the screen, so I'm not taking the heat for that one. Here we go. 5:11 left in this game. Again, thank you everybody who's coming back live on Colorcast. Not sure what happened there. I just dropped off the call. Zach Wilson under pressure, sidearm to nobody, incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. The Jets have the ball on their own 18-yard line. 5:07 left in this game. 2nd and 10 here for the Jets. The Patriots have a 22-6 lead. And I appreciate being the Patriots super fan here on Colorcast, and I appreciate everybody who comes in and listens to the game, especially if you're out of market and you can't catch it. Coming with me, I'll tell you what happens. The Jets have the ball on their own 18-yard line. It's 2nd and 10, 5:07 left in the game. Zach Wilson's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He is going to throw. Offensive line holds up well, gets the catch over the middle from his tight end. Tackle made by Jonathan Jones, which will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Jets on their own 26-yard line. 4:44. Wilson to throw. Wilson down the field. Well defended by Jawan Williams. Intended for Elijah Moore. Will bring up 4th and 2 for the Jets at their own 26. Great defense there by Jawan Williams. Great play. Great play by Jawan Williams. Well, Jets trying to convert the 4th down here. 4:39 left in the 4th quarter. They got no choice but to go for it deep in their own territory. Takes the snap. Wilson to throw. Looking for somebody. Berrios got free. Zach Wilson under pressure. Throw made and incomplete. Turnover on downs, and the Patriots will take over at the New York Jets 26-yard line. I know you're in the lead, but I think we need a Mac Jones passing touchdown now. 1st and 10, New England. Zach Wilson under immense pressure. Deatrice Weiss chasing him down. Phenomenal here. Ross, thanks for coming in. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I got booted from the stream here on Colorcast, but I appreciate everybody who's here supporting me as the Patriots super fan here on Colorcast. Unfortunately, the people who are here have disappeared. 1st and 10, Mac Jones behind center. He will, a delayed handoff to Damien Harris. Harris going to bring it up to the 20. Again, I know what the Patriots are doing. They're going to be trying to run the time here. They're going to be trying to run the clock. Just finish this game as well as you can. But I want to see a Damien Harris passing touchdown. Doesn't everybody else want to see that? Doesn't everybody want to see a Damien Harris passing touchdown? Isn't that what we need? Not Damien Harris. Mac Jones passing touchdown. I want to see a Mac Jones pass. A Damien Harris one would be cool, but a Mac Jones passing touchdown. I think that's what we need as Patriot fans. Get a red zone score here. 2nd and 5. Patriots take the snap. Another delayed handoff. Damien Harris wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Again, a field goal gives the Patriots a 3-possession game and essentially ices it, but it's over now anyhow. It's pretty much over now anyways, barring like a pick 6 at this point and really putting pressure on New England. 3:35 here left in the 4th. Patriots letting the time run down. Mac Jones behind center. I don't even think he's going to throw the ball. I think they're going to run it, kick the field goal. Snap made, and Mac Jones goes down. Oh, but it got handed off to Damien Harris. He picks up the 1st down. Flag on the play. That's got to be roughing the passer. And there's pushing and shoving on the field. I thought they got to Jones, but he got the ball to Harris. And a horse collar on Harris. And the Patriots will get the football deep. Damien Harris, a great run. And a horse collar tackle at the 10. Great play there by Damien Harris. 1st and goal for the Patriots. Opportunity for another touchdown here. Hands the ball off to Harris. Harris going to keep running forward. He's going to bring it down to the 2-yard line. Wow, Mac Jones hit 2nd and goal here. Great play by Damien Harris. What do the Patriots do here? Do they show something? Do they show a passing play here? Get some confidence, or do they just run the football? I know people want to see it, but do you disguise it? You maybe want to not show it to anybody, right? Just show the run. Harris, good old muscle football, going to bring up 3rd down. Loss of about 2 on the play. 3rd and goal. More pushing and shoving. And the Jets take a timeout to stop the clock at 2:22. It'll be interesting to see what the Patriots call here. Do you just run it, force the other timeout, or run the clock and kick the field goal, make it a 3-possession game? Or do you put it on Mac Jones' arm and let him try to throw his 2nd touchdown of the season, 1st of the game? At the end of the day, I mean, I think that Mac Jones has outperformed Zach Wilson. The Patriots secondary has outperformed the Jets secondary and the the Jets receivers. All in all, this Patriots win has been a little bit dominant considering that they can't score. It looks like it will be a handoff to Damien Harris. And goes nowhere. It goes all the way back to the 10-yard line. And they're going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning here. And I think that play, that was the Patriots not wanting to show anything. Harris is pissed. Now brings us to the 2-minute warning. Patriots up 22-6. Don't get mad. I know a lot of fans are going to be screaming about it. Guys, I need to tell you that play calling wasn't bad. All right, here we go. It looks like Nick Folk is going to try to add to his current record of 32 straight kicks. This is a 26-yard attempt. The ball is up and it's good, and that's 33 straight field goal attempts made by Nick Folk. And I can't stress this enough. That last drive, I'm watching a lot of Patriot fans on Twitter right now upset at the play calling, but it was the play calling was right there. The play calling was right there. You don't want to show New Orleans anything there. So you just run the football. A field goal makes it a 3-possession game. You show New Orleans nothing. Jake Bailey to kick the ball. Goes down. No return through the end zone or in the end zone. And Zach Wilson with 1:57 left in this game. 1 timeout. Down by 3 scores. Will take possession at his own 25-yard line. And at this point, the 25-6 lead looks really, really, really good. Game's pretty much over as far as I'm concerned, barring something just ridiculously crazy that should never happen, like a one-throw touchdown here to an onside recovery to a one-throw touchdown to another onside recovery. Otherwise, this game is finished. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He's going to throw to the outside. It's going to be caught by Berrios. He gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 1:53. Second down for New York. Patriots defense did get pressure there. $1:53 left in this game. Patriots up 25-6. We saw some good things. We saw some bad things. Frustrating at points. Got better in the second half. Things are looking a little bit better. Zach Wilson looks down the field. Throw incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 4. 148. What a game. What a week today. Jacksonville losing to Denver. Buffalo shutting out Miami 28-0. Tua left the game with a rib injury. The Rams have a 27-24 lead with 24 seconds left in the game. San Francisco leading Philadelphia 17-11. Carolina up 23-7 versus New Orleans. Another sack by the Patriots defense, started by Josh Uche, finished off by Dante Hightower. Was it high? Yeah. Uche, first hit. Hightower finishes it. Beautiful combination by Uche and Hightower. The combination we wanted to see. Brings up 4th and 14 with 1:18 left in this game. 19 seconds left in that Indy LA game. Indianapolis has the opportunity to fall down to 0-2 to start this season. Zach Wilson showing pressure. Pressure comes down. Makes a big throw, big catch on 4th and 14 by Smith. Brings first down. Great throw by Zach Wilson. 35-yard reception to Smith. First and 10 here, 58 seconds left in the game. The Patriots have a 25-6 lead. The Jets are at the 45-yard line. Snap made by Wilson. Pressure coming up the middle. Uche again. Uche on top and a sack at the 50 by Josh Uche. His second of the game. And Zach Wilson is just absolutely getting hammered. And the Jets take their final timeout with 41 seconds left. 2nd and 15. Mac Jones goes 22 for 30 for 186 yards. Wilson goes 16 for 30 for 180. No touchdowns for Mac Jones, but no interceptions. Wilson, no touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Patriots able to score 25 points on that. Got to remind everybody that Mac Jones is a rookie quarterback, and he's going to get better as this year goes on, and you're going to see more touchdown passes by him. It's only his second game of his career. And you just saw what happened to Zach Wilson in his second game of his career. Have a little bit of faith. 42 seconds left. Catch made by Braxton Berrios. We'll bring it back to what looks like the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring down third down as they go out of bounds with 38 seconds left in the game. Slow starts in New York. They're all both 0-2. 0-2 last season, 0-2 the year before. Jets were 1-1 in 2018, and we're both 0-2 in 17. Wow. Big market team, and they just can't get it together. But Zach Wilson, as bad as he's looked today in moments, he's looked good in others. Zach Wilson takes the snap, looks down the field, catch made, and they will pick up the first down. 31 seconds. Time is ticking, though. Jets are out of timeouts. 28 seconds left. They've moved into New England territory. The Patriots are leading 25-6. 20 seconds left in the game. Zach Wilson in the shotgun. 1st and 10, 16, 15. He's going to throw the football here. He's got nobody down the field. Finally dumps it off to his tight end. He's going to go down. 8 seconds left in the game. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over. The Patriots have won the game 25-6 against the New York Jets. It wasn't necessarily a pretty win, even though the score would show a blowout of sorts. However, it was a win, and a win is a win. Mac Jones gets his first win of the season. Would you rather turn around and say, wow, they played spectacular today, but lost 17-16 and shot themselves in the foot? Or would you say, hey, Mac Jones looked a little bit like a rookie. Hey, the Patriots defense struggled a little bit in the first half, but they won. Mac Jones and Zach Wilson meet at the field, shake hands. We're going to see that a lot over the next few years. The Patriots win 25-6 over the Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to everybody who tuned in live on Colorcast. Thank you to everybody who tuned in live on the Patriots News Desk. I hope that you enjoyed these broadcasts. I love being the super fan for Colorcast. Make sure that if you're watching on YouTube, click that Colorcast link, download the app. It puts money in my pocket. You can also see the content that I'm doing over there. Appreciate everybody tuning in. New England wins 1-1. Don't complain. Just be happy. Until next time, take care. See ya.